Hello. Hello, young plague. How you doing? Venba. Venba. I really like there's a chapters thing because it'll let me kind of know how to split up today and tomorrow's streams. Play. I know the basic premise of the game, but I'll let the game tell it. Think well before you dare, and never ruminate once in action. 1988. I think so too. Leaving already. I can't see my cursor. Oh, sorry. Did I wake you? What time is it? 8. How are you feeling? Tired. Just like yesterday. Ah. Okay, I'll call your school and say you can't come in today. Just about to leave for work. You should go back to sleep. What about your lunch? There's some leftover idli batter and garlic chutney from yesterday. This is a game that'll show me how little I know about Indian cuisine. You can steam some idlis quickly. I don't know if I can figure all that out. It's okay. I was just about to leave. It's idlis. Very easy. It'll take me too long, Venba. Don't worry. Yeah, so apparently the recipes aren't like, they're not like, kind of funny, they ask, could you take the recipe from the game and directly make the thing in real life? And they said, no, it's not like a direct one-to-one. It's not a cooking game in that sense. Right, January? But, like, they made sure to be very authentic with what they were doing. Like, the developers would actually cook the dishes and, like, show it to the different developers and stuff. And all the sound is all recorded with the different ingredients and stuff like that. So, like, if they're frying a certain ingredient, they would fry it and record the sound for the game. Looks super, super cool. I can just survive on the coffee machine. Okay. No, it's okay. Venba, really, it's fine. No. I need to make lunch for myself anyway. Just tell the school. I'll be done in a minute. Okay. Woman is tired, huh? Venba. Okay, let's get this done fast. Although, should I try my mother's recipe for once? Oh, Farrell. The way I make idlis are never as soft as hers. You're playing Venba right now? Let's go. They would always cheer me up when I'm feeling sick. I should just make them her way today. I do not know what idlis is. Today I'm going to find out. If the recipe is still readable, that is. Little fried dough balls. We must have you here, Farrell. So the developer said, so the game like progresses through time, and the developer said that the music that's on the radio is meant to be like, so it's original music for the game, but each song from each period in time is meant to mimic a piece of like film or television music from that time that you would typically Indian families would typically hear. So if you're hearing it for the first time, you just hear music. But if you if the indications that if you're like one of these, like an Indian family like this, you'll recognize what the music is based on, which I think is really fun as well. Doing okay, bro. Yeah. Streaming are always good. Other stuff is a different story, but streaming always good. It's lovely to see you. Check the book. Idli plate, tile, cooker ingredients, water and batter, holes to let steam through. These also have holes so batter can cook. Make sure to. Oh. So yeah, this is the met thing. So like the recipes are like incomplete at times. I've not made idli with these kind of plates before. The only difference from mine seems to be the holes on the plates. The recipe also calls for tiles. I'm not sure why. But Amma swears this method makes the idlis a lot softer. Putting up plate with a batter in the cooker. Oil, idli batter, lid, water. Arrange plates so steam can cook. I don't know where the water goes in the tile. Rotate it right. Oh shit. Once you only rotate the bottom one. Right, they're meant to be like. There need to be the holes underneath it, but I've fucked it up already. Can we restart? Fuck. Cover the batter with the tile. I don't know what I need to do with the tile then. I'll just put the lid on now. Idli batter is steam cooked, so it needs water. It's just in here? Ah, okay. I wasn't sure what way the... Ah, see, that's the way I wanted it there. Okay. Alright, let's see how it turns out. Shite, probably. Never use that fucking tile once, eh? That should be long enough. Let's remove the lid and see how it turned out. Oh. Seems the batter leaked through the plate holes and spilled everywhere. Let's try again. But the idea is you're doing it, right? You've done it, so... What's the tile for? Make sure to blah 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 or it will leak. Last time I added the batter like this, batter leaked through the tiny holes. How do we do it? Okay. Aha, there we go. Like that, right? Now our tile. Water. And then, seen them? Alright, let's see how it turns out. Yeah, it's not meant to be especially punishing, which is good. That should be long enough. Let's remove the lid and see how it turned out. Oh, look at that there. Ah, it's done. Successive make idlis. Oh wow, you even took time to make our faces. Oh, very cute. I think you forgot about my beard though. I really didn't have to do this. What else could I do? My husband can't figure out idlis. Venba, I told you to go to sleep. You've been feeling sick and exhausted. You didn't have to cook. Not a big deal if I skipped lunch once. Pavalan, you're making me choose between resting and letting you starve. It's not a fair choice to me. You're not letting me starve. I know, but that's what it feels like. And even if I had let you leave... What will I do for lunch? I'd still have to cook, as exhausted and sick as I am. You just wouldn't have seen it. I don't have a coffee machine here to survive on either. Is it so hard for you to cook, even on days like this? You're right. Sorry. Did you look for tickets back home? Yes, it's expensive, but we can manage it. So, do you think we should go? I don't know. Let me ask the boss again if he can make me full-time. But unless the school gives you more shifts, or my boss changes his mind, it's going to be tough to stay in Canada. You know there are other options, but I wouldn't mind going back. I'm sure I can teach again at my old job. And there's nothing really keeping us here. That'll be nice. Okay, well, why don't you leave with me now? I'll walk you to the doctor's office before I go to work. Oh no, I'm sure I need some sleep. I've been saying that for 2 days now. Come on, I'll walk you. Doctors are free here. Let's go, Canada. Let's go. Okay. Yes, I realize I'm slow. Leave me alone now. Leave me alone! So ever since the option dodge, yeah. What did the doctor say? The boss didn't even consider it. Unless a miracle happens, I say we start packing. What? What's with you? You never told me what the doctor said. Well, I think you should eat first. Oh, okay. Eat this again. Ah! What's got into you today? The third little face on the idless is there. Aww. I guess it means we have a reason to stay. I mean, raising a child back home wouldn't be so bad either. There's a chance at a very different life here. It's only going to get more expensive though, and we're barely scraping by as it is. Can't provide everything other parents would be able to. What if they resent us for that when they grow up? Maybe moving back to India is the best option after all. Then they could resent us for taking away this opportunity. What do you think, Venba? Why aren't you saying anything? I don't know. It's funny to see you worry like this. Are you not worried? I don't know. I feel very calm for some reason. That makes one of us. Pavalan, don't worry. Sure, they will turn out just fine. How can you be so sure? It's our child. How else could they turn out? That was what, 88, right? Being outshone by one's children is a universally desired form of sweet defeat. 1994. Hee. My name is Pavalan, sir. Pavalan, sir. Cabin! Oh, where's he at? Where did you run off to? Sir, it would be my privilege to work with you. Pardon me, sir? Don't have time to play, Cabin. I have a lot of work to do. Yeah, I think they made a thing as well that the different languages are in different colors. Like it's very, and specifically as well, the speed of the text is very deliberate as well. So whenever Pavlon is, I'm assuming, speaking English in yellow, the text is slower than whenever he speaks in white, which is presumably Indian. Yes, sir, I've managed transport of hundreds of units of inventory per day. Pardon me, sir? Cavan, there you are. What are you wearing? Where's your shirt? It's a gape, eh? He's born in Canada, hey? That's his voice from now on. Take it off. Let's get you dressed. No! I like it. That job was in India, sir, but... Cavan, wait there. Don't run. Oh, sie zimmen. Cavan, come back here. Yeah, I think it's very intentional as well. The first word we see Cavan speak are in English. It's a big part of the game, I believe. It's, like an Indian couple raising a child in Canada. Because it's the experience of the developers. A lot of them as well. So. This has become a routine now. Yes, sir. Bachelor of Science in Physics, sir. What? You can't see it. It says, "Ayo, that tile is so dirty, da." Hey, wear the shirt, canna? No! But, sir, you can just take me on a probation period, maybe. Fucking job hunting, huh? I'm driven, self-started, and a quick learner, sir. Put this on, canna. Hurry up now. But I don't want to. Speaking Tamil, Cavan. Oh, Tamil, okay. I can't even understand what you're saying. And they say as well, if you look at when Cavan speaks in English, when his text is in yellow, his speech bubbles are pockmarked because it's showing like the parents are like struggling to understand him. It's really, really interesting. Like that behind the scenes interview I got was really, really good. You don't have to pay until then. Please, Canna. I understand, sir. Yes, good boy. Okay. Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you for considering me. Good day. For a man, so. Hello, Mr. Bachelor of Science. What happened? Same old. See his text speeding up again now because it's in white. Telling you it's time for it to go. They didn't buy the hundreds of units of inventory, sorry. That's not entirely untrue. I helped out in a grocery store when I was 12. You were paid in candy. Oh, well, I've only worked as a writer back home. I don't see myself getting a job for that here. Not with my English. I spent half these calls asking them to repeat themselves. I should watch cartoons with Cavan. If I can understand those shows, maybe I can understand these people too. Yay! We can watch Batman together, Appa. Yes, but your son is going to forget Tamil at this rate. Did you know his friends call him Kevin? What's wrong with that? Speaking Tamil, da. Well, what's wrong with that? You see, Cavan's Tamil is slower than his English as well. It's the opposite of the parents. It's only one letter that's different anyways. Name spell stories. It's a way for people to learn about you and where you're from. You shouldn't be afraid to correct your friends. It's your name after all. Who else is going to tell them? Cavan means beautiful. It's such a lovely name and it suits you so well. I don't want to be beautiful. I just want to be Kevin. He's brighter than us, Venba. He's learned to adapt. We haven't. You know he aced yesterday's English quiz. He did? Really? Good job. We should celebrate that, Canna. What do you want to eat? I'll make something special. Oh, can we order pizza? Speaking Tamil, Cavan. I want pizza. And pizza is the English word. English word, I guess. How about we make something at home? Like parota? Dosa? Idiyapan? Gidosa? Biryani? That one, no. Caridosa. Her lad's like, what the fuck are you saying? What are these foods? I'm tired of all these. I said I want pizza. Extra cheese. Extra toppings. You eat pizza all the time. Kevin, have you ever had putu? No. What's that? Well, I've only seen my mother make it before. It's a lot of fun to make. Reminds me of a rocket. Rocket? Yes, a lot of steam comes out when you make it. It's just like a rocket launching. It does? Yes. But you know what? Let's just order pizza. Hey Anna. There's no rocket, but you get a nice cardboard box. Oh, we fucking... fucking got it, huh? Peeking at him, huh? Does it really look like a rocket launch? Do you want to see? I did know about this section. They talked about it in the interview, actually. Alright, let's get started. Is it the same game as yesterday? No, Anna, this is a new game. This only came out yesterday. It's called Venba. It's a narrative cooking game. We're only just starting playing it today. I've made this before, but Alma has a recipe on it. Hopefully it's readable. Where's the rocket? We need to make the flour first, Crank up the tunes. Was this 94, 95, wasn't it? Alright. 500 grams of rice, water, blend the rice. Separate the fine rice from chunks. Something the chunks. Then combine the 500 grams of fine rice with water. Right, we'll blend the rice first. Alright, let's make some flour. When do we get the rocket part? Sunda, be patient. Soaked rice, right? Blend the rice. Right. Blended rice, separate fine rice from chunks. Shake the sieve with the towel to catch anything. Where's it all going? Something to chunks? Something over? Cranking them? Combine 500 grams of fine rice with water. Can we like teabag the water maybe? Recipe says adding flour to the rice is the final step. I think this is right. We've killed the rice. Must have added less than 500 grams of rice. We need to find a way to use all of it. Oops. Oh, there was like solids in here, wasn't there? Can we put the solids from the sieve into the water, maybe? Ah, there we go. Got the solids out of there. Go again. All the rice used. I think we're there, boys. Now fucking blender. Earn its keep, huh? I think this is perfect. How does this feel like flour even though there was so much water? You have to mix the water and flour little by little. The final consistency should feel like slightly wet sand. Alright, that wasn't too hard. Amma, when we get to the rocket... Flour and coconut? Oh wow. Put coconut layers as far away from each other as possible. Alright, this is straightforward. Assemble the parts so that water steams and cooks what's above. The tricky part is figuring out how much rice and coconut is needed. And in what order? Coconut can crumble easily. 2 kettles. I'm assuming the yellow is the coconut. Okay, falls off a lot quicker than I thought, actually. Maybe is each one of these one of the blocks? Oh, I thought like get to do 3 for this. Oh, it's gonna be fucking horrendous. Like we'll fuck it up and we'll already am. It's lunchtime, Calvin. It's gonna fucking blow up. Rip. Launch a crumbling putu. But I think coconut layers make it crumble. Yes, the book says to keep the coconut layers as far apart as possible. The only way I see that working is if we put the coconut in first. That's what I thought. I thought I was being over. Is the water already in? It is, yeah, okay. The coconut into of the rice. Then coconut. To rice. Then coconut. Better looking though. It's lunchtime, Calvin. Alright. Let's go home. Wow. That was so cool. Venba, I can't believe it didn't fall. Amma, can we do that again? We are unable to offer you our secondary teacher position at this time. However, we encourage you to apply again next year. That's alright. Is he asleep? I think so. Calvin? Yes, he is. Good. So with that interview, another dead end. Yes. I think I knew that before I took the call. No relevant Canadian work experience. Keep you on file. I don't know. I feel like I deluded us into thinking we can make it work here. Oh, don't worry. I'll go to the employment office again tomorrow. What? I know you don't like Suresh, but I think you should take that sales job at his company. Well, what do you know here, I guess? And we barely know anyone. We're not in a position to pick and choose our help. I thought moving here would be a chance to start over. But even here we still have to beg people like Suresh. It's not begging. I know. I'll call him tomorrow. Thank you. But honestly, I think you're more qualified for sales than I am. I mean, the way you sold Cavan on that putu today. You're really good with kids. I can't believe you're having a hard time teaching in school. Well, it's not like teaching back home. Makes me worry about Cavan. Why? Well, back home, I could get the class to laugh, open up, get them in the mood to learn, you know? But it's harder here. What does that have to do with Cavan? I just feel like there's a wall between me and my class. I can't connect with them. They lead very different lives than we did. And I feel that same wall growing around Cavan. How do you mean? What if I can't connect with Cavan? hard to even talk to him. He speaks in English all the time, and he talks so fast, it's hard to understand him. It's like he's in a different world than us. Oh, it's more than just that. Not interested in anything we do. I thought I could at least get him to listen to music or watch some movies from back home, but he'd rather watch Home Alone for the 100th time. Kevin! That's why, hey? Bet you the fucking kids named him, call him Kevin after Kevin from Home Alone, huh? I don't know, I'm worried. These things bother me too. But we chose to bring him up here, not him. We did it because we thought he'd have a better life here. And he does. This place comes with better education and opportunities, but it also comes with its own culture, language, values. We can't pick and choose the ones we want and ask him to ignore from the others. I think it's natural that any kid wants to fit in, right? Yes, maybe. It's just scary. Don't worry, Venba. It'll turn out just fine. Are you so sure? He's our child. How else will he turn out? Oh, so she said to him. You're getting another time jump. Those fallen from their resolve are stripped of respect, like hair fallen from the dead. From the head, 1995. Okay, I think the last one was 94 or something. So we're only like a year or two later max. We're still in the 90s. Yeah. Go on. Tell her. His name is Pavlan. He's my dad. P-A-A-V-A-L-A-N. She says Appa's not at the office. Did she know what time he left? Oh no. Let's see. Look how much the English is starting to become like speckled as he speaks. Do you know my dad left the office? Dad, sorry. Mr. D. Okay, well, does she at least know if he came in today? Did you see my dad today? Ask her if he usually uses anybody. Maybe we can call them. Does he usually go home with someone? She says no. Dad usually leaves alone and he's very quiet. She says all the sales staff left at 5 PM today. She says they must have left then too. Okay, thank you. Why are we walking through the park, Emma? Do you think Appa will be here? I don't know, Kanna. Sometimes your Appa loves to walk instead of taking the bus. If he decided to walk home from the office, it should be through here. The lady said Appa left at 5. What's taking him so long? Do you think he went somewhere else first? Where would he go for this long? I don't know, Kevin. Enough with your questions. Sorry, Kanna. I'm just worried about Appa. Why are you worried? Do you think something happened to him? No, I'm sure he's fine. You don't have to stay quiet, Kevin. Here, you can ask me anything you want. Anything? Yes, and I'll answer it. But only if you can ask it in Tamil. Okay? Oh, okay, I can do that. Okay? Okay, I can do that. Why did that lady say that Appa's very quiet? He talks a lot at home. Oh, look at you go. See, you can speak Tamil when you want to. I don't know. Maybe it's that they don't talk to him. What do you mean? Ah, nothing. He doesn't really like his job, Kevin. Maybe that's why. He was a writer back home, right? Did he like his job then? Oh yes, he loves to write. How come I never see him write at home? Well, he always writes when something bothers him. Back home that used to be every day. Maybe you should bug him more. How did you and Appa meet? You know I'm named after a type of poem, right? Yes, Appa told me. A Venba is kind of like a haiku. The private school where I was teaching was treating both staff and students terribly. No proper equipment or rooms and horrible pay, so we organised a protest. We had signs and boards and dozens of people. One day we were told a reporter wanted to interview us. We thought this was a big break, but he was the shabbiest person I'd ever seen. He looked like he had just woken up. Was it Appa? Yes. Still, I answered all his questions and hoped for the best. A week later, we all read the article that came out in the magazine. But it wasn't an article. It was a poem. It was a Venba, and gorgeous one too. It was about the school, the students, our protest, and it was about me. Somehow people could ignore our protest, but they couldn't ignore the poem. It received a lot of attention, and as a result, so did our protest. The school was forced to change, and I was smitten. Why did you move here? It wasn't an easy choice. Pavelan wanted to be with me, and I couldn't imagine being with anyone else. But a lot of people took issue with us being together, and they decided to make it our problem. Is this like what are the two? I was going to say like Muslim and Hindu. Yeah, I was thinking maybe like that. Yeah, could that would it be? It's getting really hard to deal with it, so we gambled on a fresh start here and took it. Amma, I see Appa. Oh no. He's writing again. Complete the park level. We're 95. Nothing, no matter how dear, should be sought at the expense of one's honor. 2006. Oh, 11 years later. Okay, I just finished cutting up the onions too. I think you should have everything you need. Yes, thanks, Pa. I'll go help Kevin pack. Biryani gravy. Oh, Jesus, huh? Okay, this recipe is completely unreadable. Layered biryani is really fancy. Never made it that way before. I've seen Amma make it the night before we left India. Maybe I can try remembering them. Now the beef goes in after. Actually, it's like your memories. That's fun. The beef goes in after we add all the salt and powders. That order is important. Then add water and let juice. I can remember all this. Don't worry, I've added all these instructions to the recipe book I gave you. Remember, add all these first. These ingredients are so expensive. Amma, why are you going through all this trouble? It's okay, Dee. It's a big thing to leave another country. I don't know when I'll be able to cook for you again. I need to see what we have so I recognize things. Is these the cardamom, at least? The bay leaves, right? Any little seeds or anything? Is the cloves? Yeah, the cloves are there as well. And the fennel seeds, that was them. There's a logic to the order you add these 4 ingredients in. You want all of them to fry in the oil nicely, but the ingredients you add first will always fry more in the oil than the one you add next. Right, so if I want onions to turn golden brown, they need to be fried the most. And remember, once you add tomatoes, they release so much water it's hard for anything to fry after. So onions first, tomatoes last. And beef goes in after we add all the salt and powders. Then add water, let it reduce. Okay. Salt and the powders. Okay. So the cardamom then, the bay leaves, cloves, fennel. I can never get tired of how great toasted whole spices smell. I wish you could see how much these cost here. You would lose your mind over these prices. Then it was the onions, right? Oh, right. It should probably smell fire, huh? The garlic paste, chili, tomatoes. Of course the tomatoes go in last. I'm going through a lot of trouble for the recipe book, Alma. Sorry I couldn't take better care of it. So I'm fixing these now and I hope Kevin can appreciate when he cooks these. If he ever does. The bar masala, the turmeric, chili powder, and the salt. And then the beef. And then water, right? This smells divine. I think we just need to let it simmer for 30 minutes so we can start the layering. It smells fucking unreal, huh? Complete one recipe without messing up. What a G, huh? Okay, this is done. All that's left is the biryani. Hope I can finish it before Calvin leaves. Boy, leaving for college, I guess, right? Oh Jesus! Part 2, layer biryani. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1. Is a V or a W? At least the second part is salvageable. I think the idea is to put everything in the pot, seal tightly, and let it simmer together. The 1, 2, 3 might refer to the different layers of gravy, rice, and other things. And in what order? Maybe I can try to remember. I see, we just add all these together on top of the rice layer. That's the final layer? Yes. What's wrong, Emma? Well, Emma, why are you crying? You know we'll visit often, and once things are better, we'll come back here. This is our home. Where else will we go? I know, Kana. It's just so far away. Mint, saffron, milk, fried onions, cilantro, cashews. Maybe a bowl. Types of biryanis. Biryanis are so fun to make and can be made in so many different ways. Every state in India has its own biryani, but they all swear it's the best. Amma always loved the Hyderabadi biryani I'm making today. Top of the rice layer. That's the final layer. What were the 3 types of layers again, she said? So like leaves, the onions, the cilantro. I can't tell if it's a V or a W. It's sort of the one. Yeah, I just can't remember what she said about the different types of layers. Quite a lot of stuff. Yeah, so rice is... Yeah, we fucked it up then, right? Because rice would be second last. So rice is 2 then. Okay. Let's just fucking cook the rice just. Haven't used all the ingredients. Oh, we fucked it up though, Venba. We fucked it up. Yeah, the rice is 2 then. So what's 3? So we got the normal looking leaves, which are the mint. Whatever the fuck this stuff is. I assume these are the fried onions. What the hell is that? Bird's foot time? Is it like the solids on top just? Can we pour the liquids maybe in here? Oh. I don't know what this fucking bowl's for, huh? How does we pour on this out? Oh, there's the wee crow's feet looking boy. Okay, so the cilantro is also on top. I don't see any cashews on this top layer. Maybe there is. Really ghee down here. We've already fucked it up, so we may as well just like just keep going now. Ah, fuck it time. I think it's the right sequence. Huh. Oh, we got started. Right. So the rice is 2. We skip some of that out? Ah, yes, there we go, okay. So was 1 the sauce? I see, or the gravy, right? Then 2 be the rice. Another one of the gravy. Oh shit, that looks deadly. Then more rice, and then just everything else on top. Saffron milk and then the ghee. I think this is right. Just have to cover it with the lid now. Okay, I think this is it. Let's go. Need to keep the flame very low and let it all cook together. The rice will fully absorb all the moisture from the gravy, deeply flavoring it. Can't wait. Should be good now. Looks amazing. Successfully made the biryani. The rock smell. All grown up. Don't think I've ever had biryani. How is it? So good. Beef really is the best. Oh. Yeah, it's really good, Amma. I'm glad. I don't get many chances to cook for you like this again. Ah, Amma. Stop being so dramatic. I'm just moving out for university. Yes, Kana, but we'll miss you. Have you packed everything? It's a long drive. We might have to get gas on the way. Oh, as it turns out, my friends are driving there today after all. Oh, so they don't even get to drive them. Ah. I'll be going with them. Oh. This way, you and Appa won't have to drive all day. I was looking forward to the drive. We could all spend some time together before we send you off. It's not a hassle at all for us to drive you. We'd love to. Last chance for us to annoy you with unsolicited advice. Oh, Amma, that would be nice. But I think it's just easier this way. You can always annoy me another time. Okay, Kana. Sure. Did I even get any of the meat pieces? Maybe we can drive there next week. Drop off some food. Oh, I almost forgot. Will your friend's car have enough space for some containers? I don't know. Why? Packed a lot more of the biryani. I also packed some poties, pickles, and sweets. Did she give all the pieces to Kevin? I can't take all that in the car. Why not? I packed for your friends too. You can all eat. They don't want biryani. And the whole car will smell. I don't want them in my dorm either. You don't want any of it? Kevin, I put a lot of effort into making it all this week. I didn't ask you to. Why are you getting mad? I know you didn't ask. But what will you even eat there? I don't know. Cafeterias, instant noodles, whatever. I'll figure it out. Can't believe she gave him all the pieces. I'm just eating Kuska here. My man's just eating his food, huh? It's not healthy, Kevin. You can't eat out every day. Literally everyone there will be doing that. I'm just trying to be helpful. Well, you're not. Why don't you just take some of it? You don't have to eat it. I said no, Amma. I'm done with this. This is a fresh start for me. I don't want to smell like Little India anymore. I just want to be normal. For once. Kana. The language you speak, the food you eat, the clothes you wear. Only you should decide that, Kevin. You don't have to change who you are for us. But just be sure you're not changing who you are for anyone else either. It's a wonderful and beautiful culture that's a part of you. It would be a shame if you chose not to be a part of it. Just because you think it's not normal. Why did we even move here? We should have just stayed in India. Sorry, I didn't mean to yell. It's just... There's no need to create a fuss over any of this. It's not like you're never going to see me again. I'll visit often, okay? Okay. And I'll call every week too. So please try not to worry. Okay? Okay. Is that them? Yes, I think so. Who's that girl? I've never seen her before. Smart kid. This is why he didn't want us to drive him. Chip off the old block. There he goes. I suppose it's good that he's so independent. He makes his own choices. Even if they are so incorrect. Our choices were mostly made for us already. Whatever he chooses, at least it'll be his own decision. We just have to wait patiently for him to come back to us. Until then, it's just the two of us again, huh? Just like old times. unable to offer you our secondary teacher position this time. However, we encourage you to apply again next year. She's trying. Oh, did Calvin reach the university? Did he text or call yet? No? I told him to text or call whenever he gets there, right? Yes. Well, maybe he hasn't got... Oh, he has. I kept waiting and got worried, so I finally called him. He just said he forgot to inform us and hurried to hang up. Oh, well, it's a big day after all. I'm sure he has a lot going on there. Sure, let your son do as he likes. I'm not going to bother anymore. He doesn't want to eat what we make. He doesn't want to speak in Tamil. He doesn't even want the name we give him. I'm done chasing after him. Yes, you're right. Oh, wait. He forgot his headphones in his room. I was going to bring it to him sometime next week. But maybe we should just let him pick it up whenever he's here next. Oh, he did? Of course not. Of course not, Pavlan. We should help if we can. He uses those headphones all the time. It'll be hard for him without that. What? Oh, you made that up. Is there anything more fleeting than your anger towards Cavan? That's what being a parent is, I suppose. When Cavan said he wants to pursue writing, I was so happy. Finally, something we have in common. I wanted to show him all the works that inspired me and all the poems and stories that I love. And the ones you wrote, too. All the stories you read to him as a child were just ones you wrote on the spot. Yes, but I doubt he even remembers that. I don't even know if he can read Tamil literature, much less understand it. I used to wonder why he wanted to turn his back on all the unique and special things his roots have to offer. After that night in the park. Maybe he's thinking it's better not to be unique or stand out in any way. I don't think we can blame him for that. I guess it wasn't the best decision to move. I don't get to write here. You don't get to teach here. It's hard for Cavan to be who he really wants to be here. Maybe you should have stayed. If you're going to suggest that I would have been better off not moving here with you, my anger is going to be anything but fleeting. But come on. I know how much you miss home. Wouldn't you be happier back there? If I felt like I didn't have anyone, then yes, maybe I'd be happier there. But I have Cavan. And I have you. Home is where you two are. That was 2006, right? Longing for those who have forsaken you diminishes the beauty of the soul. 2014. What's that? 8 years? Not with my drink. Try them boys up home. Fried dough boys, huh? Already preparing all the different foods when he's coming. I have no like reference what this smells like. I can almost feel myself getting hit in the eye. Imagine probably smells deadly, like, whatever it is. Slice. Stuff is fish full of spices and stuff. She's preparing a whole fucking feast from her. Peppercorns or something? Crackling sounds very satisfying. Coconut. Oh. We got a rabbit foot in for flavor. Chicken's not taste fucking unreal high. She got a bit of grass on it. Is there 2 bits of grass on it? No. We're fucked. I'm a lot of plans today, but I think I can stop by for a bit later tonight. New message. Oh no. Could give her a button. It's that older looking there as well. I'll scroll up. Sorry, I was something come up last minute and I can't make it tonight. Hey, she got the job. What? Oh, fuck, what year was that? Without one's dignity, one becomes a puppet to many strings. Bachelor of Arts. Yo, that's hype. The exact vibe I was looking for. Just so you know, that's not usually hung inside the house. Read the conversation. My dad just liked to hang it inside. Yeah, it's fine. I just needed something unique and interesting here. By the way, for the school lunch scene, I was thinking it'd be cool if it was like a super diverse table of kids and they all shared food from their different cultures. What do you think Priya's lunch should be? Chicken tikka? Spicy vindaloo, maybe? He's like this motherfucker, huh? Oh, Priya's Tamil, so probably none of those. What if you show her eating nothing? Like, I would bring back my lunch a lot, lol. I was too embarrassed to eat it at school. Yeah, she just said she's gonna make the mutton. Maybe we can touch upon that. Oh. That might not fit the tone of the show. It's just a fun scene that celebrates different cultures and cuisines that really represent Toronto. You must have a favourite dish your mom made or something, right? It just feels weird for me to write a scene where she isn't even a bit apprehensive about the lunch. I was terrified to even open the lid. I get we're celebrating it, but a scene like this would make me feel like I was worried about nothing when I wasn't. Yeah, I'll check my mother's recipe book. Let me say. Hi Kevin, I wanted to ask you if you had any cool references for set designers as they design Priya's home. They can do their own research for sure. Maybe there's something cool you have in your home, something culturally and potentially obscure. Oh, I don't know, man. You see my apartment? It's all movie posters and games. He says there must be something you remember growing up with your parents, right? Yeah, actually, my mom left me a bunch of stuff before she left to India. Check that, I guess. Oh, she went back to India. Okay. Okay, if I have to give them a recipe, the least I can do is ensure it's authentic. Can't believe Amma didn't take the recipe book with her when she left to India, though. Oh, looks like she's fixed a lot of these recipes. I can't read Tamil very well, but let's see. Oh, idlis. Oh, it's the recipe from earlier. But now we can't read it. This is putu. I remember making this with Amma and Appa. That was fun. Biryani, of course. Appa's favorite. Natu koji kulambu. That's like chicken soup, I think. She made this one for me one time I was really ill. This is the only thing I could eat without throwing up. I must have been around 5 then. I still remember the taste, the smell, and the day she made it. There was a phone call from India. The cooker was whistling. Amma fed it to me, but I think she was upset about something. Wonder what it was. Anyways, if I'm going to feature this recipe in the show, I better cook it once at least. Oh, how helpful. She's drawn cute pictures of the ingredients needed. I'll go pick those up first and then I can start putting it together. Yeah. Oh god. I can't read this, but thankfully there's a diagram. Looks like I have to mix the tamarind with the water to extract its essence multiple times. There's water in a bowl, just yeah. But the water really changed color. I could add more water directly to this bowl, but that might dilute the extracted water. Need to find a way to separate the extracted water in the tamarind. Like that, maybe. There we go. We shouldn't add the tamarinds to the extracted water. More water in here. Like this. I think I'm doing this correctly. Just like extracting it right. Water isn't really changing color that much anymore. I've gotten everything I can from the tamarind. Let me add it to the other bowl and see. That's as much as I'm going to get, I think. Hope this means the tamarind water is ready. On to the next thing. Oh, Jesus. What have we got here then? A little bit extra. Oh god, I can't read any of that. Okay, well, there's no diagrams in this one. My Tamil isn't the most fluent, so I might not be able to translate this fully. Maybe I can do it step by step. I think I can make out a few of these words. Nice. Just have to figure out the missing parts. And we can go step by step. Although I don't really see any grains. Did I mistranslate something? Is the mom alive? She went back to India at some point. That's all we know. Raisin powder, chilies, mustard seeds, the tamarind water, curry leaves, cumin, shallots, salt, garlic and ginger, tomatoes. These? Don't want grains. You kind of toast shallots, don't you? They're both the things I had at grains. What else could it be? Grains. Mustard seeds? Yeah, maybe. Maybe the mustard seeds and the cumin? Ah, it's seeds, not grains. I can't count the number of times I've woken up to this sound, though. Why is it always smelling so good? Hey, hey, brother! Next, add red leaves and green chilies. Oh, I can read this part easily. Probably green leaves and red chilies, right? I must have my words for red and green switched around. On to the next step. Add minced something and crushed ginger garlic. Minced, what gets minced? It's more diced shallots, right? Smells so good. Usually around this time, Amma has me waving away all the steam from the smoke detector. What gives out water? The fucking tomatoes, eh? First add something that creates water. We know the tomatoes create water, right, from earlier. Oh, tomatoes. Frying it seems to release a lot of water. And then the water. That's what the tamarind water is for. No idea what this says, but only 2 ingredients left, so... be salt to taste, right? So add the powder and the salt to taste. Smells really taking me back. Alan was upset because of the phone call she got from home. I think I remember now. Uh-oh. Sorry, Appa. I'm sorry I'm not there. I know. I thought she was getting better. It's almost the end of the month, so I should be able to send you more money soon. No, it's okay. Let me at least be of use this way. Can't read this part either, but there's not much to this. Just put everything in and cook it, I guess. Turmeric, bone-in chicken, salt, and the water. Salt. I should turn this on after I get everything in. Wait, forgotten something? Oh, the cooker wait. There we go. Yeah, I need your trucker hat time. Sorry. I'm getting a wheels in. This is quite a while ago, right, when Captain was a kid. I should keep going. Wow, that looks fantastic. Chicken stock always has a golden color, but the turmeric is making it look extra nice. Oh man, should we even feature this in the show? Some corporation is going to start selling an overpriced turmeric chicken stock after watching this. Okay, last step. Just have to mix these together, I suppose. Is it rasum or rasum? It's usually water, but here it's fresh chicken stock instead. It's really cool, wow. I wonder how Chris will describe this to the team. An exotic take on a chicken soup made from a variety of spices and aromatics. Gross. Coriander. Ah, that looks great, Amma. A lot easier than I thought. Let's see if it tastes anything like that day. The ratatouille fucking, yeah. Yep, the ratatouille, food critic moment. Amma, why are you sad? It's nothing. Did I do something wrong? Oh no, Kenna, not at all. I heard from home. Your grandmother. Amma loves her a lot, but sometimes people have to leave and go far away. Amma will just miss her. Why is she leaving? It's natural, Kevin. Everyone leaves someday. Us too. It'll happen to everyone. I won't leave Yama. Or Appa. Go ahead, Chris. Humble porridge can taste sweeter than nectar when fed by the little hands of one's child. 2017. Yeah, I told you I'm terrible at this. It's easy, Calvin. Listen. It's all about temperature control with dosa. First, pour water on the stone to reduce the heat. Next, set the fire to the low setting. Oh, did his glasses have the little crack in them? I didn't see. I didn't think it did, but maybe I must have. Pour the batter, and since the stone isn't hot, you can spread the batter easily. Add oil around the edges and turn up the heat. This will fry the batter and make it easy to flip once the edges are brown. Then it's done. Easy, right? I've forgotten everything she just said. Yeah, for you. Another disaster coming up. What the fuck did you say? Pour water, right? Oh, can't remember a word you just said, huh? What's the fucking plunger? Dosa flipper. No oil yet? Okay. Around the edges, yeah. Camera went when it flip it. Shit! I thought I did everything right. Well, almost. What did I do wrong? I think we flipped it too early, right? You got the first part right, but before you flip it, crucial to add oil and turn this up to high. Okay. This will make the dosa fry and allows you to flip. I see, I see. Okay, go again. Alright, and we'll add the oil. Now turn up the height. Crank that shit high, boy. Does it just cook instantly now, or? Oh my god, I did it! Good job. Ready to try something harder? Oh no. Are you ready to try uthapam now? The dosa will be a bit thicker this time, so we can lay all the vegetables. Well, this is like the pizza one, right? He's speaking in Tamil as well this whole time. All toppings. Yes. Not really though. Oh, that emote. Feels snowman. Okay, now the toppings. You have to add all of them? Actually, you can just add whatever you like. Everyone's uttapam is different. Just make sure to add ghee first. Okay. First ghee. Oh, we got time. Oh, we jalapenos, eh? Green chilies, eh? Got them. Onions, eh? Carrots. Chili powder. Fuck it, sure. Get it on. The new Kakheim, huh? Oh god. I don't know if I'm waiting too long to flip it or not. Time to find out. Oh. We good, boys. Probably taste deadly as well. Get the hang of this. I told you it's easy. I haven't made this in a while. This was your Apple's favourite. Curry dosa with minced meat. Yes, exactly. We're doing it with mutton here, but you can do it with chicken, beef, or whatever you like. Go again. It does make me curious to try all these different foods. Good job, Captain. Now we can start adding the curry toppings. Like with the pan, you want to add the ghee first. Then add the beaten egg as a coating, followed by the actual curry, and finish with coriander. Ghee, egg, curry, coriander. Ghee, egg, curry, coriander. G-E-K-C. G. E. K. C. Look. Is the curry, is that the mutton or they're talking about? The one down. Hi, Professor Glacium. Thanks for the raid. The one down. This is fun. Yes, it really is. That was good. Nom, 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 nom. You're doing great, Calvin. You can start your own dosa restaurant when you go back. I know, right? I could probably run the best one. If there were restaurants. Ah, yes, he is using the dad's glasses, you're right. If there were restaurants that can serve dosas like this back there, you wouldn't have missed home so much and left, huh? I came in for more than just dosas, Calvin. Oh, yeah, of course. I was just joking. Oh. Okay, well, you start eating these. I'll make the rest and then join you. Oh, no, I'll do it. Otherwise, they'll get cold before you can eat them. Well, won't they get cold for you then? Let me eat this one time at least. Sure, Captain. Amma, I have something to show you. This is Amma's recipe book. Have you been using it? I didn't fix some of these. You fixed those too? And you wrote in Tamil? This is great, Kevin. Is this all research for that show you're writing? No, Amma. Actually, I quit that job. Oh? Why? I couldn't write what they wanted. I can't just write about dosas, saris, musicals. Our lives are more messy than that. Sometimes sometimes it's messy. Sometimes it's just people like me. I've acted like being Tamil was inconvenient for me my whole life. Now I'm acting Tamil when it's convenient. Is it? But now I'm acting Tamil when it's convenient for me? When there's a job on the line? I couldn't deal with it. You're being unfair to yourself. It's true, Amma. I'm just a tourist. And I wasn't there for you after Appa. And every time I wanted to apologize, I just felt too guilty to even face you. You've always said you stayed in Canada for me. I know how much it must have hurt you to come back here. How much I must have hurt you. And Appa, it was so sudden. I always thought there would be time to tell him how much he inspired me. Even the stories he made up when I was a child, he read them to me until I finally slept. My writing can't hold a candle to that. What I'm writing today is because of him. I'm still just trying to catch up to him. That's not why I came here, Kevin. You didn't? I came here because that's what's best for me, and even though it hurt me, it's what's best for you. What do you mean? I loved living here. The people, my parents, my job, everything. Leaving India was necessary, but really hard. I felt bad for leaving. And I miss it so much that I wanted to raise you like we never left here. It must have been suffocating for you. And after Pavalan, well, coming back here and teaching all these kids has been great. If I had stayed there, I don't think I could have given you the space you needed. Thanks, Emma. How long are you staying for? I don't know, Emma. But this is nice. How about you? You think you'll ever come back to Canada? I don't know, Canada. But this is really nice. That was very sweet. Bye-bye, Anna. Thanks for hanging out. A very sweet game. Like food consultants now. Very sweet, just like a really solid, sweet hour-and-a-half experience. So lovely, really liked it. It's probably I think this is the only game we've streamed that was one stream. Very lovely though. Very, very lovely. Yeah, later, was it later Alligator? 2 or 3 maybe? TikTok Wizard? Wholesome games. Excuse me. About the game all the time. That was Noodles champion for the stream. It's also just very unapologetic. This or later Alligator? You know, your peak gaming. Once the later alligator brought in this, yeah, I agree. Once later alligator brought in the fucking Yakuza reference, that was me. I was sold. Not that I wasn't sold before that, like, but that was like one of the best parts. Just walking into that bar and seeing Majima at the back. That was great. It was really fun. I really enjoyed this. I think it was only £10 as well, because the Steam like launch sales. This is really cute. I really liked it. Which means tomorrow our slot is empty. Slot's free. So we're missing Thursday this week. I'm not really prepared actually for the next game. So I don't know what we'll do. So my plan was, so we've only got 4 chapters left in Ghost Trick, and we generally do about 2 every stream. So my plan was, we play Ghost Trick Monday, Tuesday next week in its normal slot, and we finish it before Noodle and I go away for a week. I thought this would take today and tomorrow. I knew it was short, but I didn't realize it was this short. Not to put it down anyway. So we're missing Thursday, and we're playing Pikmin on Friday and Saturday. Yeah, been a few months, but yeah, it's our meetup. So I didn't really know what we were going to play after Venba. It was going to be Pikmin 3, and then I got impatient and started it on Fridays and Saturdays. But someone mentioned in the stream yesterday a game called Killer Frequency, which seems really interesting. So we might do that. I have a couple other indie games I'm looking to play, things like Grease and things like that. So I don't know, we'll see. I don't really know yet for what about tomorrow. I'll update the weekly games thing in Discord whenever I decide. So this was a very, very lovely experience. I really liked it. Thanks for watching, Venba. Yeah, we'll see what happens tomorrow. Don't know. Maybe we just do another Pikmin stream. I don't know. Maybe we just play Pikmin 3 for another day. Might do that. Thanks, everyone. Enjoy your evening. See you later. Bye-bye. Oh, the game's disappeared. Bye.